So today I'm going to be doing the Seattle Seahawks mock draft, full 7 rounds. And to begin the draft, pick number 5, Seattle, they're going to be trading back to pick 9. The Panthers need a quarterback. Seattle, this is assuming they re-sign Geno Smith. And honestly, I think Seattle gets 2 seconds and a first for this. They get the number 9 from the Panthers, next year's second round pick, and this year's second round pick at 39. So with that, we're going to quickly get that trade to go through. And now we are going to start the draft. So as you can see, Seattle's at 9. And let's start this real quick. And when we get down to Seattle, we see the guys still on the board. Realistically, where we're at, I want to go here, but I look at this, and this is Seattle doesn't need a cornerback because of Tariq Woolen and Kobe Bryant, but can you imagine Christian Gonzalez with the Seahawks and Pete Carroll's system? That would be deadly. It's really between Lucas and Christian Gonzalez. Personally, I'm more veering towards Christian Gonzalez just because we don't fully know exactly what Kobe Bryant's looking like this year. So I'm going to take Christian Gonzalez at 9. Not really a fit that we need, but still something that we really should take. Pick 20. Lucas is still there. They have him falling for some reason. We're going to immediately draft him because who would pass up realistically on that? So now Seattle, we're going to be picking down at 37. Here, based off of the board, Andre Carter. He's one of the guys Seattle has been mocked to take in other people's mock drafts. And when you scroll down a little bit, you see some guys you get in the later rounds. Felix, he's one of those guys I like. I'm not going to butcher that last name. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. So with that, yeah, Andre Carter makes the most sense right here at pick number 37. And then at pick number 39, Seattle, we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we will probably take, let's see, Darnell Washington. We need a tight end. I mean, we have Noah Fant. Noah Fant, he didn't do much for us last year. Darnell Washington's a beast. And if we want a guaranteed catch in 15 yards, I could see him being a bigger Travis Kelce maybe. So, yeah, I would take Darnell Washington. I know it's a little early, but I have him higher on my board than other teams have him on their boards, so that's why I picked him. Here, we really need a center. I like this guy, Luke Weipler. I don't know if I butchered his name that bad or not. I could personally see him being the piece that we need on this O-line because center is the main position we need. Guards, we have Gabe Lucas and... Damian Lewis and Gabe Jackson. So center's the main position we really need. At pick 83, let's see what this trade is real quick. They want to. Oh yeah, of course they want to move up. We have pick 83 there next. Yeah, so fuck them. So realistically, Seattle's gonna go D-line right here. Keanu Benton. He from Wisconsin, I believe he's going to be a stud for whatever team he goes to. I might be a little biased because I'm taking him here for the Seahawks, but I truthfully think Keanu Benton could be a difference maker up front. I haven't done as much research as I probably should on these guys, so I'm sorry if it's just me looking at names and positions and how high they are versus how low they are. It's just my opinion, but plus Wisconsin, I have Midwest D linemen typically seem to be good in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I can't name any off the top of my head just because I don't want to. And this is a steal just because in the end, guys who drop this far in the draft typically are good. Last year we saw it with the linebacker. I don't remember what team he went to, but like the Browns got the linebacker 2 years ago. I'm blanking on names for some reason, but guys who drop this far down, unless there's like a legit reason. Let's look at this real quick. A 93 overall grade of. I don't have the advanced version of this, but if you look at the snaps that he has, he's normally outside the tackle, which is something Seattle kind of needs in a first look. So he wins with quickness, which is perfect for Seattle. Lower body strength, yeah, that is something Seattle's strength and conditioning guy works on the best. We're going to take him right now because he's going to be a steal for Seattle. That's my opinion. Again, this isn't going to be a super long video. No cuts, no nothing, unfiltered. I'm sorry if you want like a more in-depth like reasoning on it. I'm not your guy for that. I'm just looking at names. I could do one for other teams if people actually like this concept of me just looking at names, position needs, yada yada yada. Seattle is traditionally known for trading back, so realistically the Bengals would be the best pick because they do want this. So Seattle's going to get 165, and then because it's Seattle, they are going to probably take their 7th round pick too, because again, this is Seattle. They take 2 picks for 1. We'll resume the draft and drop another 3. And, right here, there's not many names I recognize. But, based off of needs, there is not a safety close by. But Chandler Zavala, North Carolina State. And if we look at his first look stuff real quick based off of... Oh, they don't have any. That's nice. 70 passing grade. He played left guard, which is perfect because people are saying Gabe Jackson's kind of trending down. And look, most drafted by the Seahawks. It just makes sense. Perfect fit. Also, I don't think Seattle has a 7th round pick. And if they do, I just don't remember where at. So that is my fault for, again, not doing my full research. Again, I'm just having fun with this. Shoot me if you want. Seattle needs a safety. Let's see. Of course, no first look. Bottom line, they don't have it. That's right. Trends. Ooh, okay, he has gone down. No analytics. Let's not look at him then. We already got a center. See, Colby Wooden. Seattle's good with drafting late round gems too, so I wouldn't be shocked if Seattle drafts another D-line. Ooh, wide receiver right here. Fresno State. I mean, Tyler Lockett's getting a little old. Who knows? He could possibly take over. Dwayne Eskridge wasn't as good as everyone thought he would be. I knew that immediately. Creed Humphrey should have been that draft pick. It was completely obvious. I made a TikTok about that. My friends still make fun of me because I was right, but they don't want... Oh, Trey Dean right here. That's a steal. I don't even have to look at it. We need a safety. Trey Dean, he's one of those players who... you just know the name, you see film, and he's just dropped because of some stupid reasoning. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I like him. So he's coming to Seattle to dominate. Again, not a professional yet. I'm just here so I won't get fined, just trying to have fun. Looking at the remaining guys, we don't need a... Okay, I know I drafted a center early on. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. Alex Forsyth, I've watched him play. He is literally, not in person, but I've watched him play. He is the definition of a steal, as in Travis Dye, former Ducks running back too. He's good too. Travis Dye, either of these guys are perfect picks here, but Seattle doesn't need a running back. Alex Forsyth, if this guy that I drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round doesn't work out, he will. And remember, centers tend to also play guard. I was a center and guard. But I also I played everything, so that doesn't matter what I did. But Alex Forsyth, I like him a lot. I've seen how he plays. I know he is a solid center. I know he will do good for Seattle, so that's who I'm picking. Let's see how they grade my draft. It's probably going to be shitty as fuck, but I don't care. Let's see. A minus for Christian Gonzalez. I think that's great. Lucas Van Ness, that was an A plus. Obviously, he dropped to us for some reason. Andre Carter, another really good grade. Darnell Washington, I don't see why they don't like it. He will be great for us, in my opinion. It's just give it a little time. They're never high on offensive linemen. At least this guy, I don't know why they aren't, but fuck them. Fuck whatever. Like I said, these two were really good picks, actually. Especially Carl Brooks. He was a second-round pick bottom. So, honestly, an A-minus grade, back-to-back years. This is a draft I could see Pete Carroll and John Schneider having. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. I'm honestly open for feedback. I know I didn't give much reasoning for any of these guys. Trey Dean, he's one of those guys I just know he's a stud deep down in my heart. I've seen him play, combine, yada, yada, yada. Alex Forsyth, same thing. Christian Gonzalez, slight reach by 1 overall according to the big board, but realistically, Christian Gonzalez is a lockdown corner. Him and Tariq Woolen is locked down, especially if you add Trey Dean to the mix. Those three plus Quandre Diggs, you can move. You could either trade Quandre or you could trade Jamal Adams, move Jamal Adams down the linebacker, have a 3-line. It doesn't matter what you do, it will work. So, think about one of the best secondaries in the league after getting Trey Dean and Christian Gonzalez. 2 edge rushers we needed. Actually, 3 edge rushers. So, if that just revamps our O-line because one of these guys could probably play interior D-line or something, even though that's not their main position. Speed kills. I mean, Aaron Donald is technically an edge rusher. He's listed as an edge rusher even though he plays D-tackle. That's just a fact. Keanu Benton, we just revamped our entire D-line. Our offensive line is great. Darnell Washington, he completely destroyed the league. This is a steal of a pick. I don't care if he's ranked at 72. He's going to go in the first 2 days. That's an obvious pick. Again, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm open to feedback. Let me know if you want me to do other teams. I'll do a little more research into some of these guys, but personally, this is my ideal draft. Will it happen? Who knows? I'm hoping it does because steal of a wide receiver, steal of a guard. One of the 2 centers will pan out. Darnell Washington, steal of a tight end. I just got him super early. That's why they don't like it. Steal of D lineman all across the board. Christian Gonzalez. I mean, you name it, I did it. We did great. A- draft grade according to PFF. And I will see you in the next video.